It's 3:03 a.m. It's Jamie's shift. I gotta wake him up. B, it's your turn. Night watch. Come on. Put your harness on.
Turn the light off.
Turn the light. I'm Princess and I'm a lounge singer.
I'm Jamie, and I fly aeroplanes. We decided to take a year off and go sailing, but thanks to COVID, now we spend our life on Jupiter.
Welcome aboard and join us on our circumnavigation.
Hey, so this is a night watch, drinking lots of coffee, and Princess is sleeping up in the saloon. So it's basically just keeping an eye on the radar, looking out visually every half an hour or so, and AIS is on too, and keep yourself occupied listening to podcasts, reading books, or editing movies. Let's have a look.
Story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end. Won't you tear my world apart? 'Cause I know I need a start to let you in when it's over.
Burger!
Wow, yours is more bigger.
What? Mine has cheese, yours just cheese spread maybe? Otherwise it's the same.
Yummy. Bon appetit.
Yes, we have showers downstairs, but when the boat's moving around like this, Princess prefers to wash her hair in a bucket. What you doing in the little boat?
They're dying, Ding.
Why? Which one? They shouldn't, they're salty ones. We had a day or two of 15 knots of breeze, and it was nice to have the sails sitting solidly, not flapping about too much, and making some miles. Good morning. I'm about 3 hours into my shift. Dawn is just breaking. Very light winds all night. But it's been a beautiful night. Managed to keep the spinnaker just flying. We've had 4 knots, maybe 5 knots of wind. But we've kept the boat going at about 4 or 5 knots, sometimes 3. So it's a beautiful morning. So today's a special day. Why, B? We're gonna have a drink at 11 o'clock in the morning because we're crossing the zero meridian, where we go from the eastern hemisphere across the western hemisphere. So we're directly south of London, Greenwich, and we are only seconds away, well, about a minute away. So brand new bottle of blended Scotch whiskey for Neptune and us. Otherwise, what's the point? Do you know the procedure this time? You take a sip, and then. Oh, we already passed it, but quick! We already passed it! We're in the Western Hemisphere!
Oh my god.
Cheers to the Western Hemisphere! Oh wow, that's so smooth. That's so easy to go down. Sorry, Neptune. No, better. Come on. Let's go, Neptune. Can I have a little more? I just want a little more. Grant us safe voyage through the Western Hemisphere. Your turn. And you got to say something special.
Oh my god.
That's the hardest bit.
Can I drink again?
Yeah.
King Neptune, sorry for always giving you my pee. And help me to get not seasick anymore.
Please.
Please.
What sort of style is that?
First time.
Thanks, Neptune. We love you. So today is a really special day. Probably once in a lifetime that we've crossed the zero meridian. So thanks for that, Neptune, for taking care of us and looking after us in the future. But also, this is 1 week since we left Hout Bay, Cape Town, South Africa. It's been a bit slower than we expected because the wind is all behind. It's only 12 knots and we're only doing 6-7 knots most of the time. But it's really comfy most of the time, sometimes not. but like today's really comfy. So 1 week into the passage, we are 1/3 of the way to Cabedelo, Brazil. So I guess that means it's a 3-week passage, 20 days maybe. So it's about right. We're expecting 18, but we'll see what the wind does. Why else is it spread? Oh, because your flowers opened. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I'll show you later. But yeah, finally we've planted some seeds. Well, Princess planted seeds in Hout Bay, and finally we got flowers. Woo! Yeah. I think that's the only reasons that it's special. That's about it. Thank you. Oh! The sun's out! Finally! It's been cloudy for the last 5 days. Cold. Now the sun's out, I can even wear shorts. Still a bit cold at night time, but it's getting better. Yeah. We're in a bit of a spot here. Got the spinnaker up and the wind has just suddenly come up by another 10 knots and we can't get the spinnaker down. We tried to blanket it with the Genoa. It didn't work. You just cannot get the sock down over the spinnaker. So now we have to just ride it out. It's only 25 knots of wind, but it's a big spinnaker. What? Whoa! Just burying the bows. The spinnaker's pulling the bows under. Try and keep dead downwind, which is really hard. The steering is actually really light because there's no weather helm. It's just all getting pulled forwards, obviously. But it's really hard to hold a straight line. Yeah, look, it's dropping off. We've got 18 knots now total, 19, 20 knots. Look. Just fucking turn 20 degrees in 2 seconds. Coming down. Fuck me, I think we may have got away with it. Trying to channel some of my pilot emergency stuff. Airplanes get like this in a simulator. Out of control like this, you know, and you just gotta really focus. Oh, shit. 20 knots. Come on. We're basically back to where we started from. Boy, that spinnaker last night got away from us. We had been using it for the last 36 hours. The wind of 10 to 12 knots. And then about 3 o'clock in the morning, suddenly 25 knots apparent with a huge spinnaker up. Anyway, we couldn't get it down because it's a sock that comes down over the spinnaker, and the spinnaker was just so blown out that it was horizontal at the top, so I'm pulling downwards on the sock. It wasn't going to go there. We tried putting the headsail out in front of it to try and deflate the spinnaker. All this time we're doing 15 knots, surfing up to 17, 18 knots. Just trying to keep the boat straight. Dead downwind was my biggest challenge. Eventually it dropped off to about 20 knots and I was able to get the sock down, and oh, what a relief. No damage. I was seriously worried about the mast, if not blowing out the sail, you know. Join us next week when we attempt some onboard repairs and we are faced with a tough decision which may change our destination.